from a defeat. Angel Reese at center and for mid. It's a long two. Reese is usually due for one of those pickpockets and foul. Falling for the ball screen set by Reese, rolls to the bucket and knocked away. Missed it a good job, but Reese sticks with it, bounces it to Copper, flying inside. Reese on the follow, no. Sticking with it, Angel Reese. Aaliyah Edwards has checked in. With Stewart now on the bench. She's got one foul, but 10 points for Stevens, 8 points for Copper, 6 for Reese, looking for more. Counted and one. Lunging for it, Reese stopped at the rim, trying to sky high, and finishes plus the foul. She's like
Angel Reese has never been one to shy away from controversy, but her latest outburst has taken things to a whole new level.
Feels good to be cleared and fully healthy, guys.
Thanks so much, Taylor. Angel Reese, the pull-up jumper is smooth.
And Taylor, that's the one.
During a recent unrivaled league game, Angel picked up her 6th foul and completely lost her composure. What followed was a full-blown meltdown that left fans and teammates stunned. She didn't just vent her frustration, she turned her anger toward her own head coach, screaming at the top of her lungs in a display of unchecked emotion. The coach, visibly exasperated, could be heard telling Angel to calm down as she spiraled into what can only be described as a toddler-like tantrum.
I think two of the most physical teams in unrivaled league.
Finish. Gray wants to push pace. She said, look, it's a little bit of a love-hate. I love having weapons out there.
On the bench right now, one of the younger players, she's kind of been a mother to her, helping her out. And that's what you want in your vet. She's a true veteran. Run off a few three-point shots as well. It's been great to see how Rose decides to use it.
Reese can stretch
the development. Like I said, you're getting so many scenarios and situations at a higher rate.
Under a minute in the first half. Abby has been taken into both Steven.
Right up her alley.
Angel Reese, she could pass it too! This morning, a power dribble by Reese. Couldn't finish high off the glass. Shaves out space, Angel.
The scene was chaotic, with Angel's screams echoing through the arena as she slapped her hands in frustration. It was a moment that left everyone questioning her professionalism and maturity.
For inside, I think we were playing really hard. I think we went up really strong a lot of times and we didn't get a lot of calls. And going back and looking at the film, I've seen a lot of calls that weren't made. I guess some people got a special whistle, but just being able to...
How could someone who's supposed to be a leader on the court act so recklessly? This wasn't just a bad look for Angel, it was a disaster for her team. Her antics disrupted the flow of the game and left her coach scrambling to regain control. The incident has sparked a wave of criticism, with fans and analysts alike calling out Angel for her lack of discipline. If this is how she handles adversity, it's no wonder her performance has been on a downward spiral. Before we dive into the drama, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates and explosive sports commentary. You won't want to miss what's coming next. The rising star stealing the spotlight. While Angel Reese was busy crashing out, Lexi Hull was quietly making her mark on the court. Coming off the bench, Lexi delivered a performance that left fans in awe. In just 10 minutes of play, she dropped 19 points, leading her team to a crucial victory. Her energy, precision, and hustle were a breath of fresh air in a game that had been dominated by drama and missed opportunity. Lexi's ability to hit clutch shots and her relentless defense made her the standout player of the night. She didn't just play, she dominated. Whether it was a wide-open three or a hustle play under the basket, Lexi showed why she's quickly becoming a fan favorite. Her performance was a stark contrast to Angel's meltdown, and it didn't go unnoticed. Fans took to social media to praise Lexi, with many calling her the true MVP of the game.
Take a look at Lexi Hull with Be Your Own Champion, brought to you by Champion.
One of the most underrated players in the entire country. She does it all for the Stanford Cardinal. She can shoot the three, she can defend, she gets on the ground for loose balls, she can shoot the mid-range. There is nothing that Lexi Hull cannot do when she's on the basketball floor, Tiffany. I know we got the Currys in the house, but brother Steph Curry, right? Who does he play with? Klay Thompson. One of the best two-way players. That's Lexi Hull.
What makes Lexi's rise even more impressive is the fact that she's been underutilized for most of the season. Despite her limited playing time, she's consistently delivered when given the opportunity.
See why that's there. That was like she went straight up.
Her latest performance has sparked calls for her to be given a starting role, and it's hard to argue against it. If Lexi continues to shine, she could very well surpass Angel as the face of the unrivaled league. Angel's double-double, a closer look.
Hayes has been the bread and butter, scoring the ball. Thomas gets a turn, and Reese, the swat on AT.
Well, step up Angel Reese with the defensive stop on Alyssa Thomas with the block.
On paper, Angel Reese's 20-point, 20-rebound performance might seem impressive, but a closer look reveals a different story. Many of those rebounds came from her own missed shots, turning what should have been a solid stat line into a glaring indictment of her inefficiency. Angel's inability to convert easy layups has become a recurring theme, and it's starting to hurt her team.
Their game.
Full board Reese, sling it out.
Her shot selection was questionable at best, with several attempts looking like desperate prayers rather than calculated plays. The ball would often find its way back to her after a miss, inflating her rebound numbers but doing little to help her team's offense. It's a pattern that's become all too familiar for fans of the unrivaled league, and it's one that's starting to wear thin. Angel's struggles at the rim are particularly concerning. For someone of her size and athleticism, missing layups should be a rarity, not a regular occurrence. If she can't fix this fundamental flaw in her game, her double-doubles will continue to be more about quantity than quality. And in a league that's struggling to attract viewers, that's a problem. The unrivaled league's viewership crisis.
Angel's done a terrific job. Of course, the scoring, efficiency, shooting.
That in the tough spot along the baseline.
Gray, the off-balance ball away along the baseline. Overboard for Reese, leading the league in that category.
Come on her and leaves Gray wide open.
Alicia Gray, fourth in the league in scoring. Bringing it up for Lunar Owls. The lone unbeaten in the league at 8-0. On the feed, pick and roll.
Tuesday, we talked about this open, 26 points, 11 and 20 from the floor.
Reese gets the hands in, chest pass on the money to Gray.
To fill that lane.
The unrivaled league was supposed to be a game changer for women's basketball, but so far it's fallen short of expectation. With viewership numbers hovering around 1,900,000, the league is struggling to gain traction, and much of the blame can be placed on Angel Reese's lackluster performances and constant drama.
Oh, I love it. Oh, Hillman and Angel. Back and forth.
Fans tuned in expecting to see high-level basketball, but what they got was a mix of missed shots, blown layups, and unnecessary theatrics. Angel's antics have become a distraction, overshadowing the talent and effort of other players like Lexi Hull. It's a situation that's hurting the league's credibility and making it harder to attract new fans.
What has been the most important game in your career?
Probably my national championship game. That changed my life. Seeing 9.9 million people watch that game, from a hand gesture to just winning to everything that happened, changed women's basketball forever. My life literally completely just changed from that game.
And you talked about the hand gesture. How do you reflect on that moment?
Me and Kayla have been playing against each other since we were kids. it's just a full circle moment of how women are viewed when it comes to trash talking, and it's okay in men's sports, so we're going to normalize that in women's sports as well. So it's just super competitive. I think we're two great competitors. We brought a lot of fans